Hello and happy Valentine's Day, or almost Valentine's Day. Today we're going to do a cutesy little B-Day look. We're going to jump right into it. I'm going to start with the Auric Glow Lust. This is in the shade Selenite. I'm not wearing primer or anything because I'm not going to be keeping this makeup on for long today because my skin is quite hormonal right now. So when my skin is hormonal, I don't like to leave my makeup on for too long, because I feel like it just reacts, and yeah. So I'll probably just take this off after I finish filming. So I'm just applying this on the high points of my face. So cheekbones, down my nose, up along the sides of my forehead. See the way you get that little bit of glow here. I usually would put some on my chin. I'm just not going to do it today because I just don't want to put anything on this area that might irritate it. I never highlight my brow bone. I used to do that all the time when I worked at Mac, and then I just kind of, I don't know, just kind of stopped doing it. And now I'm going to jump into foundation. I'm going to use the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Kind of dot this on. The brush I'm using is a Morphe E63 brush. My skin is doing so good, but these just are having their moment, and it's kind of a long moment and I'm not really having it. Now I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs Extra Shot. So this is their new foundation concealer in one. So I'm going to use it today for concealer. This is the shade 200. So I'm just going to use this to highlight and brighten any areas. So I'm just using this Fenty highlight brush to blend my concealer. This is a really nice concealer. I used this yesterday for the first time and I really liked it. It gave like a good amount of coverage, but didn't look heavy on the skin. Like you can see there, it gave me some coverage, but it's still nice and like light on the skin. Put some concealer here on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna apply some of this with a little eye brush onto my little blemishes here. And then I'm just taking some of my MAC Fix Plus powder. This is the shade NC25, and I'm just going to apply this on top of these blemishes. I found this. I haven't used this in so long. It's the Hoola Quickie contour stick. I used to use this all the time, and then I just kind of forgot about it. So let's try it again. See if I still love it. I'll do a little bit around the hairline. Let's do the jaw. I'm going to take this Morphe M405 brush and I'm just going to blend this out. So this brush is a little bit more fluffy in comparison to like a more dense brush that I usually use, so it just takes a little bit more blending. Ooh, we still like it. I'm just kind of getting some on the brush like this as well. And then just going in and warming up my skin. So now that I have all that done, I'm going to do my blush. So I'm taking this one from Morphe. It's the Wonder Tint Cheek and Lip Mousse. This is the shade Wish. So it's just a nice soft little pinky tone. I'm going to go in with the brush I used for my contour. So I've just some of the product on my hand here, and I'm just going to get that onto my brush. And then just start applying that on. I like to do it kind of up along my cheekbones. Don't worry if you get too much, like the way I just got too much right here. Just go in with my foundation brush and just tidy up any areas that you went overboard. Or you can just like add it with your finger and just move it around whatever way you like to do it. You've seen these TikTok videos or like reels going around, which you probably have seen as well, where it's like people do like two different techniques on either side of their face, and they have like this side is wrong and this side is right. And that really kind of pisses me off. And that's no disrespect to people who I've seen make these videos, but I just think there's no wrong way to do makeup. You know, we all have different face shapes, we all have different features, and some of us like to enhance certain features, some of us don't. When you see those videos and you're like, oh my god, I'm doing my whole makeup the wrong way, you're not. There is no such thing as the wrong way. People put so many rules on makeup. It's like, there are no rules. It's makeup, it's a form of expression, like wear it how you like to wear it. There are no rules. So please, don't feel bad if you see one of those videos and you think, oh my god, my makeup's, I'm doing it all wrong, because you're really not. Anyway, I just wanted to say that just popped into my head there. So there are certain techniques that you can do to enhance a certain feature, but not everybody wants high cheekbones. Not everybody wants to snatch nose. Not everybody wants like certain ways to do this. Makeup is makeup. You do you, be happy. And that's all I have to say about that. So we're gonna set this. I've been using the Becca Light Shifter Finishing Veil, which I live for this powder. It's so nice because it sets my makeup and takes away like any like overly excess shine, but it's more of like a nice satin finish, so you still have like a very fresh, dewy complexion, and I'm here for it. I am using the shade number 2. It's a Sephora Powder Detail Brush. I think this was the Sephora Makeup by Mario collab. So I'm gonna just set under my eyes and down my T-zone. You know, the usual. So you can see there, it's like took away any excess shine, but still my skin is still very fresh and dewy. I'm gonna do my brows now, so I'm taking the Brow Freeze from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's really good staying power. A few weeks ago I put this on one brow and my Benefit? Why do I keep saying Benefit? The Benefit brow set on this eyebrow, and did a little wear test, and the both of them lasted the same. Like by the end of the day they were both still completely in place, so to me they're on a par for staying power. Comb this in the way like I do with my Benefit, and then I'm just gonna press down just to hold them in place. I'll just leave that for like a minute or two just to set and dry down. Okay, so I just let them set for a little bit, and I'm going to fill them in with my brow pen from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I use soft brown and taupe. So I like to do just like a little flicking motion. I'm going to move the shade soft brown and just go into this area here. Okay, now I'm going to do my lips first because I'm going to do a red lip and a pink eye. And this look is inspired by a look that Katie Jane Hughes did, who I'm obsessed with. She is tops. So I'm taking my Ulla Henriksen, the Lucky Pucker lip scrub. I'm just going to go in and just remove any dry skin on my lips. I love this lip scrub because it's just like a little twist up one. So you can just go like that. It's not in a tub where you have to scoop it out and put it with your hands, because that just gets really messy. This one is perfect. It's just a wet wipe I'm using just to wipe away any of the excess. I'm just gonna back in with my foundation brush. I like to just go along the edge of my lip line. Just kind of gives us a nice blank canvas to do our lip colour on. So I'm going to start with my lip because I don't want to go too overboard with my eye. I'm just taking this lip primer by MAC. So this just helps prep my lip, and it also just adds a little bit of moisture back in after using the lip scrub, because I don't want to put a lip balm on because we're going for a matte lip. Okay, I'm not quite 100% sure of the red I'm going to do, so we need to just experiment with a few. I have Ruby Woo lipstick by MAC. I have Chili, which I love, but it's a little bit more of like a deeper red. And I've got also a couple of lip liners, so we're just gonna go and try some out. I feel like this isn't the exact right colour, but I think it might help tone down Ruby Woo, so I think I'm just gonna mix these two. I'm just gonna do it and just see where we go with that. Okay, I'm just gonna fill in the rest with Ruby Woo. And now I'm taking this lip liner by Kylie Cosmetics. It's the shade Boss. I'm just gonna use that just to define my lip shape. So I have this palette from Morphe. What was that? It's the Sweet Oasis palette. So we have these pinks here, which are really pretty, so I think I might go with them today. But as always, you know, I'm about to put down a base. So I don't have a pink base that I want, so I'm gonna mix a red and a pink and we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna mix these two from Kat Von D Beauty. So it's the Whiteout, and this one is called Scarlet, which is this red. So I'm hoping I can make the pink that I want with this, or even like a similar pinkish. So I'm gonna mix this light pink here and this deeper pink. Okay, so now I have that colour packed on. I'm gonna just go in with this fluffy brush and just soften the edges. I think this is looking a little bit too editorial. I like it, but I think I want to make it just a little bit more wearable. I'm gonna go back into the palette. I'm gonna take a mix of this and this colour, because this is just a little bit too dark and that's a little bit too light. So I'm just gonna mix these two shades. So they're called Rooftop View and Sandbar, and I'm just gonna kind of just wipe this through the crease. So my camera decided to shut off. But I added a wing. I felt like it just needed a little, I know I was supposed to do a simple eye, but just taking a tiny little bit of the colour that I used in the crease, just underneath my eye, just very lightly. I'm gonna apply little half lashes. These are just from a pair of lashes that I had that I just cut in half and took the end of them because I liked the way they kind of wisped out. So I'm just gonna apply these to the end just to elongate the wing. Now I'm gonna take some of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I'm just totally obsessed with this product. Putting some on the back of my hand and then getting some on my finger, and then applying that to my cheekbones. Like, I have not used powder highlight in, I can't even remember the last time I put powder highlight on. I'm just so obsessed with this. I still like to use this underneath my makeup. I just have so many favorite glowy products right now. I like to give them all their time to shine, literally. This is a look that I would never normally do. It's either usually eyes or lips with me, you know me. It's usually eyes. But I like how this turned out. I think it's fun and it's different. What do you think? Into it or hate it? Okay, my lovely little friends, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you liked it. It's something different, but I hope you like it anyway, even if it's not something that you would normally wear. And I hope you all have a lovely Valentine's Day, even if you're single. It doesn't matter. Valentine's Day is all about love, so show yourself some love. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day, lovers, and I will see you soon.